The Toyota Tacoma is a pickup truck manufactured by Toyota since 1995, now in its third generation. Unlike many of Toyota's other products, the Tacoma is exclusively manufactured outside of Japan, being mainly manufactured by Toyota Motor manufacturing plants in North and South America. The current generation Tacoma is currently assembled by Toyota Motor manufacturing plants in Mexico exclusively, although it was assembled in Texas until 2020. The Hot Wheels version depicts a top-of-the-line TRD Pro model. From the fandom webpage, we continue with the debut series for this 2020 Tacoma was the Hot Wheels Hot Trucks series. It's been produced from 2022 until present. The designer was Ru Asada, and the SKU originally was HCT18. This version is going to be the 207th out of 250 for the 2023 year. It's in the Baja Blazers series. It's number 4 out of 10 in that series. It's in a super white color. Base is going to be black plastic. Windows are going to be a smoke tint. The wheels are a blue Baja 5. From the 2022 card, we find the following. Born 2020, Japan. Designer Toyota. Built for every terrain, this Tacoma features a manual transmission and a 3.5 liter V6 direct injection engine. Stay on the road or go wherever adventure takes you. Okay, let's take a look at this Tacoma TRD Pro. What a nice model. And I have to say, I think this may be the closest mainline Hot Wheels I've seen to a premium vehicle in a long time. It's very, very nice. Really great model. I love it. Okay, starting on the left and heading to the right as always, and then we'll do a circle around the vehicle and look at the top, look at the bottom. First of all, car painted in a glacier white. I believe that's a glacier white. It's a nice color of white. If you look at the left side there, you'll see the tail lights on the vehicle. Those tail lights, I believe, are done with a decal. They look very nice, very accurate to the actual car itself. Coming on down, you got the big fender there. You got the big fender flares, wide fenders on this bad boy. Looking at the wheels, you got 5-spoke wheels in blue, kind of a navy, not quite a navy blue, but they're a metallic looking. They reflect very well in the light. Then you got a black fender well cover, very nicely done. Comes up and meets the big wide haunches on the fenders. Coming up to the doors, you see that the rear passenger door windows are up, but the front passenger door windows are down. The window color is going to be I believe it's a light gray at best. It might even be clear. I know the fandom says it's a gray, but I'm seeing it almost as being clear, although I could possibly agree with them being on a light gray. Regardless, got door handles modeled in, very nicely done in the color of the body. They haven't been painted in a different color. We've got door mirrors, very nicely done on this model. This model has basically everything, well, almost everything. I'll just go ahead and say it right now. It doesn't have rubber wheels, and it does not have hardly any modeling at all underneath the car on the base. In fact, it has pretty much zero modeling on the base. So that's the two things that this car lacks in terms of being what I would consider to be almost a premium model. Looking more at the door there, you see that it says the word Rays on there. Now that is for Rays Wheels. That's a wheel company. I believe it's in Japan. Not sure they sell in the United States, but it's a nice set of wheels that they sell. And I went on their website and took a look around. What's interesting is they sell wheels very similar to the wheels that are on this particular model. But as best I can tell, they don't sell a 5-spoke wheel. They sell 6-spoke wheels. So you would think if Rays was going to allow Hot Wheels to put their Rays name on the side of a Hot Wheels, that they would want one of their actual wheels on the model. Now, it could be a case of Rays discontinued their 5-spoke wheels, but the wheels that are on this car are very much in line with what Rays actually produces. So it's true to the overall form and function of a raised wheel. Once again, the wheels look fantastic. I love it in the blue. Love the big knobby tires on this thing. Wish it had some rubber wheels, but that's okay. You see the big fender flares again on the front, and you see the headlights and the turn signals there. Once again, I believe that tempo is a decal, which is very nicely done. I'm glad Hot Wheels is going more to a decal for headlights, although I have seen some vehicles that the decal might have been just a bit too large for the actual size of where the headlight is located. I've seen them where they just didn't quite fit. The fog lamps are done as well. Now, they're not painted. Well, they appear to be painted. It's really hard to tell. I believe they may have a dot of paint on there, light gray. They are definitely there. So it looks great. Got a black grille with Toyota across the front. Looks good. Got a black hood scoop. Looks really good. Coming on around. Same tempo on the left side of the vehicle as on the right side of the vehicle. Trying to find a gas fill location. There's no gas fill location on this vehicle. That's another thing that Hot Wheels apparently missed on this particular vehicle. Also looking, and there is no windshield wipers on this particular vehicle. The left side is basically the same as the right side. Let's take a look at the rear. In the bed, it's a two-color bed, so the black plastic for the interior, it extends into the bed about 3/4 of the way through the bed. So that's okay, but that's not what the real vehicle would have in it. So I think they should have went ahead and extended the black bed all the way to the end, because it basically looks like it has the rhino lining in the back. But in this case, it looks like a rhino lining 3/4 of the way back, which is unrealistic. The rear of the vehicle is done very, very well. Got the tailgate handle to open it. Got Tacoma on the rear. You've got a 4x4 piece of tampo on there. Very nicely done. And as described, the taillights, very, very nice. Done accurately. Then you got the black bumper on there. I like it. The black bumper basically molds in with the interior of the car and the base of the car. So basically there's two colors of plastic in this car. Well, there's the metal body and then there's the plastic base. Coming on around, we'll flip it over on its top, show you the top rather, and you see the radio antenna in the roof. You see the sunroof, and you see the big intake grill on the hood for that big motor that this thing is running. All very nicely done. Then flipping it over onto the base, you can see what I was talking about. There's no modeling done on the base at all. So what you do find is Toyota Tacoma, made in Malaysia, got the Hot Wheels swoosh, got an S23 for the day the model, or rather the week the model was built, and HCT 18, I believe, is the SKU from copyright 2021 Mattel. Overall, great model. I like it. I like it a lot. Should be very popular model. Glad I got it. Hope you enjoyed the review. Please like and subscribe, and come back another day for another great review. Have a great day.